when you learn kanji, did I learn every single one? No. Um, I don't recall. First off, for a long time, even though I was like in school and stuff, nobody ever taught me that there were different ones. Uh, Especially the first 2 years when I was studying in the U.S., they didn't teach me that there were different. They didn't teach about Onyomi, Kunyomi, like the different readings. Nobody taught me about that. I'll show you this. Um, this is I was doing a lesson with somebody, so I'll show you guys this because it's binary fox. It's exactly about that. Okay. Um, so I was doing a private lesson with somebody. Uh, there's some other stuff mixed in here, but this is what I call it. Patent pending. I call it block reading, and this is very new. I just kind of thought of it when I was doing the lesson, but it kind of works. Block reading, because onyomi and kunyomi, like, what does that mean to you? Like, I hear it, and I like still means nothing to me. Like, usually probably mix them up when people are talking about them, because they mean nothing to me. Like, I know how to read kanji. That's how it is. Like, I don't think about onyomi and kunyomi that much. Like, I know that they are different, and I know how they differ. But I would call it like block kanji, so like block reading and word reading. Um, and to explain that, one second. Let me get music back on. Turn it down a little. Okay. So this is what I call it binary, okay? Like block reading and word reading. So block is like when you kind of and I'm still not sure if this works for everything, but as far as I know, it works for everything. Block would be like you have a block, because kanji are kind of like in a square, right? For the most part, you got a block here, a block here. When you put two blocks together, that's a block reading, okay? Usually when the kanji are two together, and there are exceptions, like there is for everything, but they still follow these rules. So you have right? You have gakusei, which is student. Hi, my friend. Anna sent me interesting. That's awesome. That's so great. That is fun to hear. That because Anna had just been talking to me, and I literally just started streaming like last week or like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. That's awesome. I don't know if you're at UMD or anything like that, but yeah, come and learn. Super happy to have you here. And so we have gakusei, and then manabu, right? So block reading would be when there's like two or more kanji next to each other. They're blocks. So you have gakusei. Same with shokuji, okay? They're blocked together. But when it's a word, so either it's like it has like hiragana in it, and it's part of a verb, or let's say it's an adjective or something like that. I would call that a word reading. And so you have, thanks for Schlauener. I'm guessing Schlauener. Thanks for following. Where are you following from? Are you studying Japanese? 日本語勉強してますか？どのぐらい日本語を勉強してるんですか？今まで。So we've got and then we've got the word reading, right? I think this makes sense. So taberu. So even though, why is it different? Well, this is a block one. It's got two kanji next to each other. This is a word one. This is a word like in itself. So you have manabu, taberu, and then here we have, it's shoku here, and then this means like thing basically. But it's ji here, shokuji, which is a meal, like a thing that you eat, like a eat thing. but alone it's koto. So it has different, and this would be a word, like an alone word. It's just one kanji. And there are exceptions and stuff like that. I'll just give one that is, but it's still, it's an exception, but it's not. There we go. So here you have tori atsukai. Okay. So technically, this is a word kanji. All right. You have. Oh, wait. Can you see my? You should be. Display capture. Yes. Now you can see my mouse. Okay. Good. Okay. So you have. Yes. I really wanted you guys to see my mouse. I hate that I'm like circling something with my mouse over and over and over and you guys can't even see it. So, tori atsukai, just put aside what this means for now, but it's basically two verbs put together. I'll do a different one with easier kanji. Whatever, this is fine. Tori atsukai, which is like the way you handle something, okay? Or like handling. So we have two verbs, toru, which is like to take, and then atsukao is like handle, okay? Sometimes you see this. Sometimes you see this kanji. You see this word written just like this, okay? So it's two kanji, and so based on my rule, or based on Onyomi, Kunyomi, doesn't matter. This should be read as something different. But it's just shortened. There's a bunch of examples, but it's shortened just because that's how kanji works. That's how the language works sometimes. It only happens with stuff that is very commonly used or written. So you can't do this with like every single kanji. But it happens sometimes. But it still follows the same rule, okay? Like the original word is tori atsukai. Both of these are word readings. And so even though it follows the block reading rule, it's still read as tori atsukai. So